Good day, YouTubers. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Now we have t-shirts and hoodies and tanks from Teespring. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. All right. We have the 10 commandments of Meghan's 10 commandments. Thou shalt not instigate conversation with the Duke and the Duchess. These are handed out to the folks working on the Windsor estates. They're already working there. They're under strict rules. They live in the secret society, and the local residents. Okay. Do not instigate conversation with the Duke and Duchess. Thou shalt say good morning, if they speak unto thee. Thou shalt not stroke their dogs, even if the dogs presenteth themselves unto thee. Thou shalt not offer to walk the royal dogs. Thou shalt not ask to see the child Archie. Thou shalt not offer any babysitting services. Thou shalt not post any item through the letterbox. This is a total lockdown strategy. Don't talk to the Duke and Duchess. Only say good morning if they speak to you. Don't pet the dogs, even if the dogs jump all over you. Don't offer to walk the royal dogs. Don't offer to babysit. Don't ask to see Archie. Don't post notes. This is not the first time. Here's a very recent circumstance where this gentleman, this is Wimbledon, where Meghan, this is a great PR move. Meghan went with two of her besties right before the christening, but she cleared out a whole section. She was, they were coaching her, put your hat on, smile. And this fellow comes and does a selfie. I think he was provoking. And she had her security take the camera and check to see and delete, and was going to delete any photos of Meghan. And then she denied all of it. That was an overzealous security guy. It's not Meghan's fault that she cleared out a whole section, and she demanded that his camera be taken, and that's the same thing happening here. Okay, the Duke and Duchess deny. They say that they had nothing to do with the content of a meeting in which the neighbors were reportedly issued with a list of rules, Buckingham Palace said. Locals at a residents' meeting were told, not to approach, It is understood the meeting was one of the briefings which takes place regularly for residents on the estate, and the agenda would have included other matters. The Sussexes' approach to privacy has made headlines after they decided not to reveal details of Archie's godparents following his private christening with the Photoshop christening photo, after a royal protection officer asked a Wimbledon fan, that's the Wimbledon fan, who was photographing Serena Williams, not to take pictures of Meghan. Some other comments. One local said, it would be funny if it wasn't so over the top. Narked neighbors ordered not to talk to Harry and Meghan said, even the Queen doesn't demand this. They include, the people given these notes, these orders, they include royal staff, officials who live in grace and favor houses, and Crown Estate employees. These are the people who already live. Okay, and when Meghan and Harry moved into Frogmore, one of the first things Meghan did is forced everyone to park a mile away, not to park in Frogmore. So 1 mile each way, and they called it not in Meghan's backyard. NIMBY, not in Meghan's backyard. They didn't say not in Harry's backyard. People blamed Meghan. A local told The Sun, quote, it's extraordinary. We've never heard anything like it. Everyone who lives on the estate works for the royals and knows how to behave respectably. We aren't told how to behave around the Queen like this. She's very happy for people to greet her. The whole thing is it's just another PR disaster. It's another PR disaster. So, who gave this order? Okay, they're denying it, of course. Always kill with a borrowed sword. So, I think this is completely Meghan. I kind of wonder if Harry had anything to do with it. So we're going to look at Meghan and Harry, because it definitely came from Meghan and Harry. It may have just come from Meghan. And Harry, you know, like the social media, may have nothing at all to do with it. She's a wrecking ball. She just rolls right over him and does whatever she wants. And I also think she doesn't listen to her PR staff or the Queen or anybody. I think she does whatever she wants. And she doesn't even listen to Harry. Okay, they're not working as a team. She's not working as a team with him. So is it Meghan and Harry, or is it just Meghan? Let's find out. Who done it? This is Meghan, the devil. Oh dear. Harry. Who done it? Yeah, Magi baby. Okay. All right, who done it? Well, Meghan's side. Devil acts completely selfishly. Official act, selfish. The devil created an official act that ended in disaster. 21 and 9, 38 diamonds, affecting everything. Cornucopia. So Meghan definitely did this, and it's a disaster. And the devil acts very impulsively. The devil acts only for her own benefit. Definitely Meghan had, was a key player in this. Let's see, Harry. Diamond ring, he's got a union card. They're married. Scourge, conflict in the marriage and the royal family. 10, 15, 4 clubs. 4 clubs is opportunistic. He didn't deny it. Conflict. It definitely came from Meghan, and it's a disaster, and she really acted on her own, but he's linked to this and the whole royal family. Harry and Meghan and the royal family, it's a conflict for Harry and Meghan and the royal family. It affects everybody. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's see. So Meghan definitely did this. Did Meghan run it through the channels? And did the PR approve of this, or did she just send it out? Did the Sarah Latham PR team approve of this, or she just did it on her own? Because she can do that. She has all the channels right there. She just, add it to the agenda. Did the PR team approve of this, or did Meghan act completely on her own? Because the devil, it doesn't think about stuff. They'll just lash out at you. They don't really have a plan. And that's what's showing on Meghan's side. Very selfish, very impulsive. This is a card of addiction. This is a card of anger. This is a card of lashing out. So, did the team approve? Well, Coffin is a secrets card. Slipped it into the foundation, very, and Butterfly is very light, very public, and lying in the grass and secret. I think she slipped it in. She just slipped it in. Yeah, she slipped it in. She has the authority to slip it in. She just slipped it in. It didn't go through the proper channels. Nobody was really notified. Does the public believe that this denial by Meghan and Harry, does the public believe the denial or they blame Meghan and Harry? Because I don't believe it. I personally don't believe it. I believe this is exactly the kind of thing that Meghan is doing. She cleared out a whole section in Wimbledon and she wore jeans. Why is she clearing out a whole section? The whole point is to let people see you, acting like a normal person. You're wearing jeans. You're not even allowed to wear jeans. She went too far. But, interact with the public. That's the whole point. Show that you have friends. You're with two friends. Interact with them. Interact with the public. Let people take selfies. Sign autographs. Pose with people. Go speak to Serena and get a photo op there because she won that match. Those are all the things she should have been doing, and she didn't do any of those things. So this is the kind of mess that Meghan is making. She takes a winning situation and turns it into, just a terrible situation. So does the public believe this denial, or do they blame Harry and Meghan? Do they blame Meghan and Harry, or they believe the denial? Interesting throw. Do they believe the denial, or are they blaming Harry and Meghan? 7 hearts is a healing card. This is the healing card. 10 and 10, 25 5 spades blockage, roadblock. This is healing the blockage. It's putting a nice face on it, and it's an emotional appeal. So it works, okay? Even if even if the public believes that this is a total lie, it still works to deny it. Okay, this is the Clinton strategy. Okay, I did not have sex with that woman. He clearly did have sex with that woman. But denying it still helps. It adds that seed of doubt. So it does help to heal this. They're backpedaling on these 10 commandments. Okay, here in the foundation, in the hidden situation, everything is exposed. The fox and everything exposed. The fox is very clever, 12 and 13. The public, they realize that this is an attempt to heal it. It's a clever attempt, and the fox is deceptive and a liar, but it's not like a devil lying. It's like white lies, minor lies. Yes, the public realizes they're lying, and they did it, but it still helps to make this denial. Okay, Meghan just seems on total lockdown, and a lot of people are saying, well, gosh, she's bipolar, she's mentally ill. I have seen people act like this, and when the bus is just careening off of the cliff, they're trying to shut everything down. And it's pretty clear that Meghan is trying to shut everything down. Okay, she's screaming privacy every day. She's clearing out entire sections of Wimbledon. She's getting security to snatch people's cameras. She's giving out these ridiculous rules. Don't speak to me. Don't pet the dogs. Don't ask about Archie. Don't offer to babysit. Don't offer to watch the dogs. Don't post any items in the letterbox. Don't approach me. Off with your head. She's just completely shutting everything down. So is Meghan having a mental illness episode? Because that's a good step that the royals can take. They can declare that Meghan is having some kind of mental illness or addiction episode and put her in treatment. Is she having a mental illness episode? Where she's just completely overwhelmed and she's just manifesting just craziness. Because it's gone too far. This is a bridge too far. Any kind of mental illness. Rulers in control. Mustard seed messages, in control of the messages. 14, 18, 5 diamonds, step by step. There is no mental illness showing here. There's no spades, there's no craziness. For mental illness, I would expect like 10 spades, devil, 6 spades, 2 spades, 3 spades. None of that is showing. Meghan is in complete control of her faculties. She is absolutely in control. In fact, what this is showing, this is more like control freakishness. Okay, this lockdown strategy is more like control freakishness. She wants to control everything, and everything is out of control, and she just keeps trying to tighten the grip and tighten the grip and tighten the grip. So there's no mental illness. If anything, she's a bit of a control freak. Okay, she's a control freak. That's what we're seeing. She wants to be in absolute control of everything, step by step by step, and she's not. And she's really lost control. And that's what we're seeing. There's no mental illness here. People can argue that being a control freak is mental illness. I would quite agree. But that's not what the cards are showing. The cards are not showing mental illness. They're not showing mental illness. They're showing complete and absolute control. The ruler is in absolute control of everything, step by step, and as things occur. Okay, nip it in the bud. Mustard seed, it's just a seed. Okay, what is the queen going to do about this? We hear that she's going to give her a talking to over her birthday, inviting her out to Balmoral. This fell out. What is the queen going to do about it? Because she's very measured. That card wanted to fall out too. Oh boy. Okay. What is the queen's plans? Because the queen runs everything. Hand in hand, all the people, water into wine, transform how all the people see Meghan and shut it down. It's all about PR, man. She wants this. She's going to completely shut this down, and she's going to transform their image in front of the people. 14, 23, 6 clubs for the family. So her plan is to shut down and transform their image, okay? And she's going to put greater restrictions on Meghan. She's going to put a lot greater restrictions on Meghan, and she's going to shut down and transform. So, Meghan is somebody who does not follow rules, so I wonder how that's going to go. But she can do it. She can do it. So, yeah, that's interesting. I think we're going to see Meghan more restricted. We're going to see more and more restrictions on Meghan because Meghan is creating so many problems. They're going to watch her more closely. They're going to manage her interactions with the public more closely because that needs to be done. Okay, also they're sending them to Africa any minute, and hopefully the heat of the media spotlight on them will be much less so far away in Africa. But that's not what we're seeing here. All right, so let's review what we've got with these the Meghan's 10 commandments. Okay, did Meghan do it? Did Harry do it? Well, Meghan definitely did it. Very impulsive, just kind of lashing out, and it's a disaster. It's an official lashing out, and it's a disaster, and it affects everything. So Meghan definitely did this. She didn't think it through, and it's the worst possible result. Another epic fail for PR. Another PR epic fail. Did Harry do it? Well, it's a conflict. This is how the cards are reading. It's a conflict for him in the marriage and the entire royal family. It just affects him and the entire royal family. And it just keeps, the hits keep coming. So this doesn't really say that he did it, but he's linked to it, and the entire royal family is linked to it. It is unimaginable that it went all the way up the food chain and Geit's like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. No, that didn't happen. So Meghan acted on her own, not in Meghan's backyard. Oh, now all of you are going to park a mile away. And how are you going to, why? They can't park on the Frogmore estate. It's too bothersome to Meghan that they can park on the it's ridiculous. So upsetting. All those people are quitting. I would quit. You make me park a mile away for no reason, I would quit. I'm like, I'm going to get another job. Okay, so did the PR team approve this? This is the secret card. This is hidden in the box. It's hidden in the foundation, and then suddenly it appears in the public eye. 8, 2 spades. That's a no. No, it was hidden. It was hidden and then just revealed suddenly, and it was lying in the grass. No, she didn't go through the channels. She slipped it in. Meghan slipped it in. Does the public believe the denial? I love this answer. No, they don't believe it, but it helps anyway. I did not have sex with that woman. It's not, Meghan says it was the overzealous security guy who wanted to take the camera. I didn't order him to do it, and everyone saw and filmed and heard her order the guy to go take that guy's camera. Okay, but it still helps. It still works. The denial still works. So write this down. When you do something really dumb, just deny it. And even if everybody knows you're lying, it still helps. That's, disaster mitigation. Just deny it. Even if you're completely wrong and you're totally caught and it's on film, just deny it. It's going to help anyway. Is Meghan mentally ill? Okay, is she just rattling apart? No, this is really control. She's in absolute control, step by step, nipping it in the bud. She is, if anything, she is, a level 10 control freak. She's trying to control everything, and everything is out of control. And that's what we're seeing. Everything is just out of control. What is the Queen going to do? She's going to lock it down and change public perception. She's going to restrict Meghan more and more. And I hear they may even, Charles may even be looking at, restricting the funds from the royal family, because the majority of Harry and Meghan's money comes from the royal family. It's not from Harry's trust fund. So that's the big move. The money is the big move. And if they start restricting the money, that's really locking it down. So we're going to have to take a look at that. That's your royalty today. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.